us the ability to change the system, to control our own destiny. We gave that power up when we allowed the financiers to come in and take over our country and our economy when the Federal Reserve System was set up in 1913. Everything that's happened since then, with one war after another, and the military-industrial state that we have now, is all a consequence of losing our financial and our monetary freedom. We need to recapture that freedom. It can be done.
But what is it going to take to accomplish that? I mean, I don't see it happening. I see it's just moving more towards that World War III scenario.
In my opinion, what it takes is the creation of a new political party. We've seen things like the Reform Party, the Libertarian Party, the Green Party, but none of them has really stepped up to the necessity of recreating our constitutional system, and by starting with control of our financial and monetary system. Now, there is one party that recognizes this, and I don't know if they've been on Alex's show. It's the Constitution Party. I have met with officials and candidates of the Constitution Party who recognize what the problem really is and who see the monetary system as being the core issue that needs to be addressed, of going back and looking at what the Constitution says about the monetary system, where it gives authority over the monetary system to Congress. Now, I've met with Darrell Castle, for instance, and Darrell is the vice presidential candidate for the Constitution Party. He understands this. Darrell spoke in Denver at a rally during the Democratic National Convention, and brought this to people's attention. He's been going all over the country talking about this. Now, not very many people know about the Constitution Party, and not very many people are going to vote for it, but they have an answer to the problem, and it's people like them that need to get into the forefront, and that all of us who are writing in this area need to call attention to. If they don't, if the American people are too blind, too asleep to begin to think for themselves about these things, then no, there's no hope for them.
Sure, we need to return to the Constitution, but first we have to defeat the Strangeloves. A few more minutes with Richard C. Cook. I'm Aaron Dykes, in for Alex Jones. We will be back in just a few moments.
Terror Storm, A History of Government-Sponsored Terror. Loose Change Final Cut. Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement. The True Story of the Bilderberg Group. The Late Great USA. America, Freedom to Fascism. These are just a few of the hundreds of powerful documentary films and books available at truthnews.us and prisonplanet.com. When you visit prisonplanet.com, you can connect to our amazing online store. Whether you're looking for survival and wellness products like Berkey water filters, or you would like a book on the history of the Federal Reserve, we've got the most well-researched and documented titles, all available at prisonplanet.com. Or if you'd like, you can give the InfoWars store a call at 888-253-3139. Or you can view more than 1,000 titles in super high quality right now at prisonplanet.tv. Knowledge is power, and the information you need to effectively wake up your fellow man and fight the New World Order is available right now at truthnews.us and prisonplanet.tv. Join the InfoWar today.
Drinkin' Mate proudly presents another mind-boggling episode of America's toughest quiz show, That's Too Complicated. Let's see if we can figure out which contestant got the intellectual edge after an evening of partying by using Drinkin' Mate.
For 20 points in the win, Milt, GLUR5 and blank kainate receptor subunits in hippocampal neurons coassemble to form functional receptors.
Pony?
Oh, too bad. Yes, Chip. The logical companion of GLUR5, GLUR6.
You've won the game! Hey, life is like a game, and if you want to win, you've got to give it your best every day, which doesn't always happen after an evening of celebrating with friends and family. That's why there's Drinkin' Mate, a patented formula of guava leaf extract proven to reduce the effects of hangover. It restores balance to your body, keeping headaches and nausea at bay, and it really works. Tell them, Don. Drinkin' Mate. I wouldn't be able to read this without it. Available at quality retailers nationwide. Drinkin' Mate urges you to please drink responsibly.
Are you tired of hearing that a cure for cancer is coming, but it will be available sometime in the future? At Lay's Med Inc., the future is here. Now it's cancer's turn to die with our patented methodology. Without cutting, bleeding, drugs, or damaging radiation, we can kill skin cancer and breast tumors of any size, and many other types of cancer without adverse side effects at our outpatient facility. We offer a real solution using real science. Our unique approach to cancer treatment is what everyone has been waiting for. A simple, easy way to eliminate the threat of cancer. Laser technology at its best. To receive an information packet, call our treatment center at 501-255-0528. That's 501-255-0528. Or visit our website at laysmedinc.com. That's LASEMEDINC.com today.
All right, we are back. This is Aaron Dykes, and just briefly for Alex Jones while he's getting ready for an interview with Press TV. And something I wanted to mention, today is the day they launched the Super Hadron Collider at CERN over in Switzerland, and an item in the Hindustan Times. Shiva the Destroyer presides over Big Bang mock-up. The symbolism is strong, as scientists at the European Organization for Nuclear Research, CERN, near Geneva, smashed subatomic particles in the world's largest experiment. Shiva the Destroyer will be in close proximity. That is right, they have a statue of the Hindu god of destruction over this new godlike project, and they're always trying to play God, this time literally trying to go back to the first seconds, the first milliseconds, the first moments after the Big Bang. And it's the same thing they did after the Manhattan Project. Robert Oppenheimer, who presided over the atomic bomb, wasn't even a scientist. He was an Eastern poet and philosopher researcher. And there's a quote he said after they dropped the bomb that was very similar to this business about Shiva the Destroyer. John, do you have that clip ready?
We knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." I suppose we all thought that.
That's right, destroyer of worlds. The problem I have isn't that they're probably or even possibly 1 in a million chance going to end the world. It's that they're playing God. They're scientific dictatorships. Richard Cook, any final thoughts?
Well, yeah, I think they're kind of nuts. But if I could just mention, I've got a new article coming out today. Check on Global Research. It's called "The Real Reasons for the Fannie Mae Freddie Mac Takeover," and it talks about some of the issues we've discussed today. I've got a new special report coming out. It's called Election '08, Crime, Family, Food Fight, or Threat to Mankind. It's a long report. It's available if you will write to our email. It's maintained by my partner, Susan Bosky, and it's write to economicsanity@gmail.com, and we'll give you the information about getting hold of that report. The title is Election '08, Crime, Family, Food Fight, or Threat to Mankind. I always like to maintain hope. I think we live on a beautiful planet. We're a talented people. I think there's hope, but people have to take responsibility for themselves and do the right thing.
That's right. Let's turn this thing around. Thank you, Richard Cook. And just wanted to mention tomorrow, September 11th, get out there. Let's turn this thing around. Do your part wherever you are, whether it's New York City, West Coast, East Coast, over in Europe. Just get out there and let's let them know we know what really happened. And don't forget, the podcast is about to restart in just a few seconds. I'm Aaron Dykes, just popping in briefly. Usually just sit in the back while Alex rides the mic here.